this is going to be sort of a beauty haul slash first impressions of some new products that I've treated myself to. This was the final look from everything I used today, so if you want to see what I got in my shopping haul and how I find this new foundation, new concealer, new highlighter, woo! Yeah, then stick around. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that, it helps me out a lot. And yeah, if you want to watch this first impression slash beauty haul, keep on watching. So, here we go. My first item that I have is a new foundation. I'm so excited. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It's 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. I think it looks a little bit dark. I've heard good things about it. I've been dying to try this. It says it's a medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant and sweat-proof. So I'm just going to pump a little on the back of my hand. Oh, here we go. Ooh, ooh, that is very thick. All right. It looks very orange, but hey ho, here we go. I might get away with it. Just taking another pump on my hand. It feels very like, I don't know, old-fashioned. Is that the right word? Okay, so that's 3 pumps. I've lost my beauty blender. What's that? Okay, here goes. Got Meg purring around my feet. It's quite yellow, but I do think I do have quite a lot of yellow tones to my skin, so it's not a complete disaster. I think it does oxidise from what I've heard. I've tried not to watch too many reviews about this because I don't want to form any opinions before I've even tried it, you know? I have already primed and moisturised, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Oh, hi Meg. Are you joining in? Oh dear, it's very orange. I'll try and blend it down my neck a little bit. See if that helps. I don't think it will. I think that's the best I can do for now. Let's have a look at the coverage. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it depends on how long wearing it is. Like, whether it's gonna be a winner. I think I should have probably got the shade lighter. Okay. It's definitely covering up my redness here. And isn't settling into the creases of my nose too much, but it does look a little bit drier than it usually does. Sort of in this area of my nose. It's not usually that dry looking, but anyway, let's carry on with the next item. So here's the next item I got. This is the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. I got it in the shade Light, which is probably the colour of foundation I should have used. And I think you have to twist it. Ah, yes. It's got this little sponge applicator, so it should start coming through the top. Okay, it's a lot darker than what I'm used to, but hey, I'll give it a shot. It feels very thin, it doesn't feel like a thick texture. But I like the applicator. Yeah, I really like the applicator. I do feel like the foundation has oxidised quite a bit. Quite dark, so I'm just gonna put a little concealer, I say a little, a lot of concealer all over my face. This is so easy to blend out. I think the sponge really helps. because you're not putting great big blobs, you know, like on the doe foot applicator. You do end up putting like great big thick blobs of product on, but this, you get quite a lot of control with it actually. Yeah, I wish I'd got a lighter shade, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Seems to be working with what I've bought though, although my pores do look a lot bigger than usual there. Maybe I should have put some Porefessional on. Now I'm going to set my under eye with my COTY AIRSPUN. Right, I have set the rest of my face, just like I usually do with my COTY AIRSPUN, and now onto brows. I realised I didn't actually mention any brow products in my favourite items in my last video. But actually what I've been using is one of the shades in this Tarte In Bloom palette. I've been using the shade Activist on my eyebrows. It just seems to match really, really well. Okay, so the general eyebrow shape is on, but I just want to try and like perfect them a little bit, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this, I think I need to twist it again, a little bit of this concealer. Oh, that's coming out fine onto a brush. In fact, there's loads there. I'm just going to perfect my eyebrows. I think I'm getting a better feel for the product now that it's off that little sponge. And it is very thin, like the consistency is nothing like what I'm used to. I usually use the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte. Yeah, this is a lot thinner. It's not covering up where I'm wanting to correct as easily. But it's quite nice for creating those little hair brush strokes at the front of my brow. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this for correcting. It just seems a little bit too thin, like I feel like I need something thicker. But I might be totally wrong. It's my first time using it. Alright, so now onto eyeshadow. This was a little present I bought for myself, and I have actually tried this once and I wasn't too sure about it. But anyway, this is the Tartelette Toasted palette from Tarte. And I've only used this once, but oh, I was really disappointed. Like, the mattes are absolutely beautiful, but there are some shimmer shades in here which, ooh, like this, it's just so chunky. Like, I don't know if you can see this. I hope it will focus. Is it gonna focus? It's just so crumbly, like, can you see that? Look at the kick up on this. Can you see? What a mess. Okay. I'm scared. Okay, where did my product go? Alright, now I'm going to try this Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush. There's so much kickback on this palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade Cozy, which is like this lovely warm brown. Oh man, look at my brush. Tap some off. Okay. Oh, I like this. I prefer this. It doesn't feel as flexible. It feels a bit more like you have a little bit more control over where you're placing the product. I'm going to put one more colour on my eyelid, and I'm going to go for this Fireside shade, which is very dark, but doesn't have as much fallout as the other shimmers. Oh, I love this brush. It just fluffs it out so beautifully. You can be so precise where you put it. Right, so now on my lid I'm going to put a shimmer shade, and there are some very similar colours, right, in this palette as to my Holy Grail palette, which is the Tartelette in Bloom. So, as you can see from my very well loved, there is this lovely gold shimmer shade down here called Funny Girl. Smooth, shiny, beautiful. So in exactly the same position, there is the shade Candle. This is in the Toasted palette. So here is Funny Girl, here is Candle. Look at the difference. Can you see how like dull this looks? But anyway, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to pat some on my eyelid with my finger. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to use some Fix Plus on a brush. So here we go. Oh, it's so chunky. This is all going to fall out on my face. So I'm just gently patting that on the lid. It looks like crust on my eyelid. I'm not even joking you. And the pan is a mess. I've never had to tap my finger off like I do with a brush. I think it's like really chunky attempted glitter, but it's not really glitter. I don't know. Oh, it looks so like crusty. Can you see? Oh no. No, I don't like this. Right, I'm going to try some Fix Plus on a wet brush. Something I got was a new Fix Plus in this beauty haul. If you haven't tried Fix Plus, then here's my old one that I usually use. If you haven't tried Fix Plus, then you need to get your life together, because honestly, if you wear powder foundation, or if you set your foundation with powder, which I do, it just melts everything into the skin. Like, just wait until I have finished. Oh, here. So I'm just gonna take my wet Fix Plus brush and drag it across here. Let's see how that looks. Still looks chunky, but it looks better. Like it's not gonna, yeah, crumble everywhere, but it's not great. Right, let's try. Okay, you can get a bit more precise with your application, but I wouldn't say that the shimmer payoff is where I want it to be. Oh, you see, as I'm tapping it, it's just putting like little chunky blobs of, I don't know, powder. I don't know, it doesn't look right. I'm just sort of trying to smooth out this chunkiness with the wet brush, but kind of doing a little half cut crease here. Oh no, this looks awful. Okay, I'm just gonna get the shade Sunset, which does not have the same kind of fallout. As you can see, look at that. This is Sunset. I'm just gonna tap a little bit of that over, that's better. Tap a little bit of this over the damp eyelid. See if we can rescue this. Well, I think that's the best I'm gonna get today. Okay, underneath on my waterline, I'm gonna use the shade Latte with a little bit of the Fireside shade on the outer corners. There's a lot of fallout. I know I keep saying the same things, but it's just not what I'm used to with Tarte, you know? I absolutely love their eyeshadows. They never give me any problems. But today, I just love the colours of this palette though. It is totally my bag. Okay, I'm going to do my blush and bronzer off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I just put a little bit of blush and bronzer on and now I'm onto something that's like the most exciting thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, I treated myself to the OFRA Rodeo Drive highlighter, but it didn't come packaged as I imagined it would. I bought it without the actual compact, so it just came like this, but oh my god, look at that shimmer. You know how hard it has been for me to resist opening this up and swatching it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I have some willpower, I tell you. Oh, she looks happy. Oh, oh yeah. Right, I'm going to take this on my Morphe M510, which is my favourite highlighting brush. Oh, it's got loads of fallout. Look, it's going all crummy. Alright, don't put too much on. Alright, so let's highlight. Oh, yeah. Holy shit sauce. Wow. Oh! I mean, hello. That is so popping. Oh my god, oh my god. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this. It's the perfect shade for light skin tones without being that horrible silvery white highlight. Do you know what I mean? It's got that nice champagne gold. Oh my god. It's got that nice champagne gold colour to it. But I put a lot on my brush and I've kind of now got that stripe of highlighter. So what I'm going to have to do is just go back in with my blusher just to sort of tone it down a little bit. Not too much though. But it just sort of helps to blend over it, you know, without it looking like that stripe of tin foil on your face. Put a little down the nose. I'm being very, very light with this because, wow. This is beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's just so nice without being chunky and glittery. Just pop a little on the inner corner. Boom. Oh, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I just want to put it everywhere. Okay, I'm going to set my face and then I'm going to brush a little bit more highlighter on top. I know I'm crazy. If your face is looking especially powdery, you can always take your beauty blender and really gently pat where you think it looks cakey, and that will just help to melt in that powder. Okay, I'm just going to very, very lightly brush a little bit more of this. Oh my god. It blends out beautifully. Okay, winged liner is on. I always feel like my eyeshadow looks awful until I put winged liner on. But here is the next thing I got. I wanted to show you just before I put the glue on them. These are the Koko Lashes. Ooh, now these are the RISQUÉ. There's different styles with different names, I'm sure you know this. But this is called RISQUÉ, and I just loved how sort of feathery and chunky at the same time they looked. So I'm really excited to try these. I hope I don't have to trim them down because I would hate to lose any of these gorgeous little lashes. So I'm going to pop some glue on these. Oh, and also another little thing I got, because I'm planning on going on holiday this year, is this really cute lashes case, which I just thought was so handy. You can put 3 pairs of lashes in there and you've got space for your glue and tweezers as well. Alright, the lashes are on and they are absolutely beautiful, but I feel as if they don't need a winged liner. Like, you are losing that beautiful detailing, like the shaping and the spacey fluffiness of the lashes, but they were really easy to put on. I didn't need to cut them to size. I really, really like them, but I don't think you necessarily need winged liner with it because you're just ruining the effect of how beautiful they are. Okay, so while the lash glue is drying down, I'm going to do my lips now then. My husband did good this Christmas. He got me the JEFREE Star Nude Lip Set. Oh, what a babe. He fibbed to me. He said, oh no, it's sold out. I can't get it. I can't get it. And I believed him. And then here it was at Christmas. So thank you so much, Dan. It's beautiful. I absolutely love all the shades. Posh Spice is not something that I think I would wear very much. It looks a little bit khaki to me, but I could be totally wrong. Androgyny, all the classic JEFREE colours that look gorgeous on everybody are in here. We have Skin Tight, Mannequin, Celebrity Skin, Posh Spice, Rose Matter, Gemini, Leo and Androgyny. I think I need to wear something quite nude because it's quite a bold eye look, and I'm going to work after this. So I think I'm just going to go with Mannequin today, which is this shade here. These are very similar, these three, but Mannequin just seems to have the right sort of undertone for me. The great thing about this is, like, if you've never tried, you know, if you have one JEFREE Star lipstick and you want to try, you know, a few more colours, and this is such a great option because you get like 10 different, is it 10? I don't know, you get a few shades anyway for quite a good price. But the only thing I don't like about this particular shade is that it smells like aniseed. Ugh. Do you remember when you were 15 and you thought it'd be a really good idea to drink half a bottle of Sambuca? I like it. I like JEFREE style lipsticks. They fade away nicely. They don't do that weird cracking, drying sort of thing. They just seem to sit on your lips really nicely. And all these shades have been great for me. I'm sorry it's not a first impression. I've had it since Christmas. What's a girl to do? Did you really expect me to wait until today, the 12th of January, my birthday, to try these out for the first time? Come on, you know me better than that. So generally, I quite like everything. The only thing I'm finding is the foundation was a little bit dark for me, but because I pressed quite a lot of powder onto my face, like I do with all my foundations I wear, I think the colour match has not been too bad. I know I'm really pale down here, but it doesn't look too bad on my neck. I don't think I look too orange or too pink or yellow. I think it's a really nice, good match. I don't like the concealer. The more I'm looking at it, the more I feel like the texture under my eyes and the dryness is really coming through. And also I didn't like the way that it was watery when I used it on a brush. It just didn't have that thickness and coverage anymore. I really like the applicator though, so if you're looking for a light coverage and you don't have dry under eyes, then it might be a really good choice for you. I think I made my feelings about the eyeshadow palette pretty clear. The mattes are beautiful. They blend out absolutely gorgeously, and also I had my new brushes, which obviously helped. I found it really easy, but I think the shimmers are such a letdown, especially for the price. Like, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, and they just didn't work for me. I think if you're looking for a warm palette to do this kind of an eye look, you maybe want to try and get the Morphe 350M. It's a lot cheaper option. It has loads of warm colours in there, and they're just as good. Like, okay, they don't smell like vanilla like Tarte eyeshadows do, but I think it'd be probably better buying a separate shimmer, because these are such a letdown. Like, they're just so chunky. I cannot get over the way it just crumbles off your hand. Ugh. Definitely my favourite thing I've tried out today was this OFRA Rodeo Drive highlighter. It's unbelievable. It's soft. It's amazing. The way it just catches the light and there's no glitter in it. It's just a beautiful shimmery champagne-y gold highlight. I would definitely recommend this. And the lashes, House of Lashes. It's not House of Lashes, it's Koko Lashes. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice and soft. They feel light. I don't feel like I've got anything on my eyes. They're just fantastic. I think, again, like I said, they're a little bit wrong for this kind of look, but for wearability, absolutely 10 out of 10. They're so comfy. Alright, I need to get my hair curled and ready and go to work now. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's be friends. And tell me in the comments if you agree with anything that I've said. If you've tried any of these products or you think I could use them better. I'm gonna give you an update on the foundation, because I don't think you can really get a good idea of foundation until, you know, you've worn it for a few hours. So I will definitely update you in the comments there. I'll link everything down below as well, so take a look there if you want to shop for any of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!